Okay, so first I'm going to prime my eye. Use any eye primer that you like. I'm just using Sin because, or Urban Decay and Sin because I really don't know why, because I'm going to put a paint pot over it anyways. But focus, Painterly. And I'm going to apply that as my base all over my lid and up to my brow bone. Next, I'm going to take this LA Colors palette, which is very inexpensive. You can usually get it at your dollar store. And it is in Darling. And I'm going to be using these. Here's the palette. I'm going to be using these three colors right here. So first I'm going to go in with the color in the very, very middle. And I'm just going to take that on a flat paddle brush. And I'm just going to pack this color all over my lid. Easy peasy. And I do take it up a little bit into my crease, just not above the crease. I'm going to go in with this color at the very end. It's kind of like a, oh, what is this color? Kind of like a dark shimmery brown. The lighting is just horrible. Kind of has a hello. Kind of has a purple undertone to it. And I just take this in my outer V and just define my outer V. And then I sweep it up into the crease just on this outside part right here. Kind of going for like a round shape, like over here. Then I'm going to take a pencil brush, go in with that same color on the very end, and I'm going to sweep that under my lash line, connect it with this color over here, and then I'm just taking it under my lash line to where my lashes end. See, like right here where your lashes end. So just smudge it all under there. And then make sure you have a nice rounded shape out here. Here, which is in the middle of the two we just used. And I'm applying this in my crease and slightly above my crease. Like that. Bringing it in. Taking more of that color and I'm going to put it above the outer V that we just created. Then we're going to blend. Just take a blending brush and just start blending upwards. Right here, you want to sweep up because I want like this color to kind of come up and marry the top of my brow like that. So you want to sweep up like this at the very front right here. Then right here, you're just going to use windshield wiper motions to just soften and blend that line out. Brush, and I'm going to go into the Wet n Wild Lust palette. And I'm going to go in with this color right here. Here's the palette. And then here's your matte colors. Here's your shimmer colors. This one right here, you can use this, or this color is comparable to Vanilla by MAC. It just has a little bit of light shimmer to it. So that's what I'm going to use as my highlight. So I'm just going to pop that under my brow bone. And blend it and marry it down with these two colors. Like so. Then I'm also going to take that same highlight color. I'm going to lighten up my inner tear duct right here and sweep it up where I don't have any shadow right here. Kind of just, because we're getting a little dark around here, you want to keep it nice and light. and bring it in to where you stopped that color on your lower lash line. Okay, so after I did my eyebrows, I went ahead and did this eye. Now, most of the time, people are going to take their wing and go up with it, like, so it'll lift their eyes and make it look like they have more lashes, rather. But this time, I'm going to go pretty much out with my wing instead of up. So, ooh, I definitely missed a part. There we go. Alright, so I always start, ooh, I got some of that in my eyeball. I always start with my wing, so I look straight on, dead on to the mirror instead of looking down, because if you look down, it's easier to create that upwards motion. So I look straight on. I take it from the end of right here, the end of my eye, and I take it straight up like that. Then I bring in here and I start lining right, you know, just lining my eye. Like you would normally line your eye. Ugh. I'm so like shaky today. I think I had too much coffee. Then my line's gonna start getting thicker about where my pupil is. And I go to about right there, I'd say. And then that's when I take this wing over here and I connect it like that and bring it and join it in with that line. And then I just fill it in. So it's a pretty thick wing. The wing is, of course, optional. If you don't want the wing, then don't do the wing. So then I just fill it in. I'm gonna get really close to my mirror, so I might be out of frame. Sorry, guys. So there you have it. And then I just take this and pull it down to where it meets up with where I started it right there. Make sure they're even, because uneven wings are extremely annoying. Make sure you got a straight line going across. Make sure the line at the middle of your eye is as thick as the wing, like that. And then for that I use the Maybelline Line Stiletto, which you guys know I love. Then I'm going to take the Maybelline gel liner, and I'm going to tight line and do my lower waterline, and then I will be right back. Okay, so as you can see, I know a lot of people stop their waterline right there, but to get the full effect, just make sure you get right in your tear duct. Get right in your tear duct right there. Make sure, you know, you don't want any like flesh showing through. You want to make sure that it's, you know, nice and black. I mean, you don't have to, but that's just how I do mine. Took me a second to remember what I had on my lips. So on my lips, I had the Rimmel London Easton Snob Exaggerate Lip Liner. And I just lined my lips with this. And then I'm just going to fill in my lips with this Easton Snob. Sometimes I'll put concealer on my lips to kind of blank them out, but I didn't the other day, so. So if you have highly pigmented lips, maybe you want to do that before you do this. And I love this lip liner. It's like the perfect pink nude color. So that's what they look like now. I've completely filled them in with the Easton Snob. And I mean, that looks good just by itself. But then I took MAC lipstick in Equality. I got this at the CCO, so I don't know if it was a limited edition or not. But something that, what it reminds me of is Vanilla Suede by Tom Ford. Is that right? No. I don't think Vanilla Suede is by Tom Ford. It might be. I don't know. Don't quote me. But it just looks like that. It's just a nice flesh tone nude color. And so I just put that over top of the Easton Snob. So then it looks like that. And on top of that, I used the gloss, the CoverGirl Wet Slicks Fruit Spritzers. I don't know if they still make these or not, but this one is in Papaya Splash. Right there. And then this is what the front of it looks like. And then I just have that as my gloss.